Inc. magazine out with its annual list of the 5,000 fastest growing companies in the country. They include technology, health services, retail, and all the things you'd expect. But the focus of this year's issue is the booming boutique fitness industry, with 3 companies making the top 100. The magazine's cover features the co-founder and CEO of Y7 Studio, whose yoga company is debuting at number 80. Let's bring in Sarah Larson Levey. She's co-founder and CEO of Y7. Good to have you here.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
You're disrupting the yoga industry. How?
We do things pretty differently. What really frustrated me about the yoga practice was that I really felt a barrier to entry. The space was created for people who thought that maybe yoga wasn't for them, and I was one of those people. We practice in a dark, heated, candlelit room, and we use the beat of the music to drive the breath and the pace of class. So you're constantly moving, and there's always something different every time you go.
And you're getting a lot of pickup. How many studios do you have? I tell you started with how many, and now you're how many?
I started with a small pop-up in Brooklyn about 5 years ago, and now we have 10 studios in Manhattan and 2 on the West Coast in Los Angeles.
Wow, that's incredible growth
Thank
in a
you.
city that's got, I can attest, a lot of yoga studios.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And they're sprouting all over. I live in the suburbs, and they're there as well. I'm curious. What kind of music do you play? Is it contemporary hip hoppy, or because I think of yoga as very kind of ambient, chill, Buddha bar kind of.
Absolutely. In all the classes that I had attended before we started Y7, everything was always sort of an afterthought, especially the music. It was always in the background and not really brought to the forefront.
Ding, ding.
Exactly. And what I wanted to do was inspire people to move and get through those tough moments in class by hearing that banger of a song that they love to dance to. So we really use the music as a motivator. We play everything from EDM to hip hop, and there's definitely ambient music at the the start and the end of class, just to sort of calm things down.
Chill you down,
Absolutely.
or heat you up. And speaking of heat, is it exclusively hot yoga or super hot yoga or medium hot? How spicy is it?
I would say probably medium hot. We use infrared heating technology, which is basically just a more efficient way of heating the body. So it heats you from the inside out, which basically means that it speeds up your metabolism quicker, it circulates blood quicker, and really gets out those toxins more efficiently than a traditional hot class would.
So there's so many options these days for different kinds of workouts and very specific kinds of workouts. Are you finding that your customers are using this in conjunction with many other forms of workout, like rowing or boot camps or et cetera, or are they customers who really love yoga and they keep going back?
It's interesting because what we're finding is that we get such a wide range of people. I think that yoga traditionally has been thought of as a supplement. People use it to stretch. They do it once a week when maybe they feel like they need it. And I'm really trying to change that perception of it. We're moving constantly in the classes. By the peak of class, you are out of breath. You may need that break. And we really try to focus on the core class we do, which is a flow vinyasa-based class. And a lot of people are starting to make it their primary form of class.
What are your expansion plans? You're mostly New York, some LA. How fast are you going to grow and where?
I want to grow really fast. Chicago, Philly, DC are definitely on my list. They're amazing markets for fitness. And
do you have investors who are willing to help you do that?
We do, yes. We're self-funded up until our 6th location at the end of 2016, and we closed a private equity round at the end of that year.
Was that your family? When you say self-funded, was that like friends and family?
That was me.
Like a credit card?
It was my credit card. Thank you, Chase Bank.
How hard was it? Was it hard? I was going to say, was it hard to start a business? It's always hard to start a business. How hard was it to start a business?
It was really, really tough. I actually had a full-time career for the first 2 years of Y7. I had no idea that this was actually going to be a business or even a thing that people like to do. So it's been a really wild ride, and it's just been fantastic.
Revenues have gone from what to what today?
I'm sorry?
Revenues have gone from what in year 1 to what today?
Honestly, I couldn't even tell you, because I think our revenue in year 1 was so small and nothing. But I know we've grown a ton. We're doing great. We just got valued at, I believe, 12 million. So it's been really incredible
I think
to watch
Inc.
grow.
says 5.6 million revenue for 2017.
For
I don't know
the
where
year.
that came from you. For the year.
Yes.
For the year. That's pretty nice.
Fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
It's a great country, isn't it?
Yeah.
Namaste.
Namaste.